everybody, I'm Ashley Hope. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use your Hot Tools detachable hairdryer brush to blow dry and get rid of your cowlick. Okay, so I know I look crazy right now, but for the purposes of this video, I went ahead and blow dried the rest of my hair. I wanted to show you the cowlicks dried in before I get rid of them and how I get rid of them. With this top section, I have this section clipped away the whole time I was blow drying the rest, but it did get dry. And as you can see, there's some really nice cowlicks right there. Here, swirly here, and then there's one in the crown that splits down to my top row. In order to blow dry them, to get rid of them, I'm going to have to re-wet first. So I'm going to take my spray bottle just with regular water and spray it down pretty well. I really concentrate on wetting where the cowlick starts from. So now that I took this section and re-wet it really well, I'm going to divide the cowlick. So I have one here in the back and one here in the front, and clip that away. So if the hair is not wet enough, you are not going to be able to blow dry it to get the cowlick out. So you really have to make sure that you wet it well and that you don't see the cowlick starting to pop up on its own. That is already kind of too late. First, I'm going to demonstrate it without any heat on. You're going to come down first. You're going to brush it all in towards the face. You're going to get all the corners really well. And then I'm going to come across the cowlick. I'm going to come across this way, and then I'm going to come across this way. And I'm going to do that back and forth until the roots are dry. And when the roots are dry, I'm going to come from the top again until this portion is dry. And then when all of this is dry, then I will pass the brush down through the ends. But I'm going to go across as many times as needed until the roots are dry. And I'm always going to be coming down towards the face. I'm never lifting up. I will not be going from the underneath first. That is a big no-no. Please don't do that. That will encourage the cowlick to pop up. And if that happens, it's no big deal. You can just re-wet it again with your spray bottle and start over. It's not a problem that you can't fix. It's just not what you want to do if you want to get rid of the cowlick right away. So here we go. My blow dryer is going to be set to low. And I'm going to start coming across.
Okay guys, so I'm going to talk you through this one because I think it's easier to do the voiceover while I'm blow drying, and then I'll fast forward through the second cowlick, but I'm going to talk you through this one slowly. So here we go. Coming from behind, I am rolling my brush as I come across my forehead. I'm starting in the corner, going from my right corner to my left side and my left corner to my right side. And I'm stretching the hair out across my forehead, kind of using my forehead like an ironing board, and pulling the hair as smooth and flat to my head as I can while I roll the brush to dry the hair flat against my head, but be able to pull the little hair straight. Rolling the brush is really going to give you a lot of control. It's going to give you a better grip, and it's going to allow you to get in there and grab those little hairs without lifting them up. Notice how I never let go of the ends with my other hand that's not holding the brush. It's because I'm applying some tension so that I really make sure I'm not lifting. I'm actually pulling down and containing my section with my other hand. You never want those little loose ends flying around everywhere. They're just going to dry all crazy. So everything contained, never let go of the ends as you're working. Once the root area is dry, you can pass your brush down through the ends. Make sure once you get to the very ends that you wrap them around the brush. Use your free hand to smooth the little hairs around the brush and roll it back up to the scalp. Yes, I see those little baby horns. Don't worry, I'm going to get them in a second. If those little guys are dry already, they're not going to be able to be manipulated. But if they're still a little bit damp, like those little wings in the corner there are a little bit, tiny little bit damp still, All I need is to go over them 1 or 2 times and I will have them fully dried and fully smooth. So you can see I'm really digging the brush into the corner there and twisting it, rolling it as I pull it down through the ends. That's smoothing those little hairs. Look, they're gone. Boom. Alright, let's finish this section. Coming from behind for this one final pass. Really making sure everything is rolled around the brush with a little bit of tension, not too much, but a good amount. And rolling back up to make sure my section is 100% dry and set in the shape that I want it to be. Just a few more seconds.
Okay. Twist the brush out. I'm going to comb through my section and let it separate now. So that's one section, and now I have the crown section. Oh, here we go.
Turning my dryer back on low, I'm going to attack my second cowlick now. So I'm coming across the cowlick from the top and I'm going side to side without lifting it until the root area is dry. And you can see I'm, again, not lifting, just crossing over the cowlick. And then once the roots are dry, I'm going to wrap the mids and ends, let them dry, but not lift up the root area where the cowlick starts from because I just carefully blow dried that down. But I do want the ends to match the rest of my blowout since I pin curled my hair to give it like a little body. So I am not lifting the roots, rolling the ends, and I'm going to pin it a little bit lower.
And I'm just going to clip that one. But again, I'm not going to lift that cowlick. I'm going to keep both sides of the cowlick together and pull down. I'm just going to roll the ends. And then I'm going to find a spot to kind of pin it a little lower so that I'm not lifting it, but it's still going to have a bend and match the rest of the blowout, and I will let you see what it looks like when I take down the pin curls. So I took out all of my other pin curls and now I just have my 2 sections on the top. So I'm just going to take them out and brush them. Out. And then I'm just going to take a little sliver from my back section and a little sliver from my front section, and I'm going to marry the two so there's not a part in between. Now you should be able to part it where you want. No cowlicks. And let's check out this back section here. No cowlick separating anything. Nice and smooth. So just to recap, you want to make sure your cowlicks are wet enough before you start blow drying. You want to always pull down on the section first, not lift up and encourage it to pop up. You want to go across and keep coming across in opposite directions until the roots of the cowlick lay flat, and then you can pass the brush through the mids and ends of your section. I hope this video was helpful. I hope these tips help you to better control your cowlicks with your Hot Tools hairdryer brush. I'm using the 1.5 inch attachment. If you prefer to have one tool that does a whole bunch of things, you can get different attachments and they are interchangeable. Or you can detach this and use it just for the airflow alone. I think it's really helpful, and I think it does a really great job at helping you to blow dry your cowlicks and your hair in general. I think it's easy. I think it's great for travel. There's a lot of great things I have to say about this brush. I am a big fan. I really love mine, and I hope you love it too. I will link everything I used in the description box below. If you found this helpful, please check out my other videos on cowlicks. I will link them also in the description box below. If you have any questions on this video or anything I mentioned, please leave them in the comments below and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you.